Hey everyone, it is Miss Johnson from Johnson's Innovative Services, the home of resume design and career coaching, where we keep you competitive in this demanding job market. I hope everyone is enjoying their Thursday. As you know, every Thursday we place our vlogs and blogs on all of our social platforms, which will always provide you vital information, which will help you maximize your success in obtaining that role and that career that you desire. Texas Workforce Commission, and keep in mind you'll also hear me refer to them as TWC. Now, they reinstated their work search requirement. Keep in mind that the work search requirement is not anything new. They actually retired it at the beginning of COVID because they didn't want individuals going out trying to look for work, trying to get jobs when we were mostly on quarantine. Most of us were, mandated to stay in our homes. So now that as far as the cases are kind of going down and the economy is slowly reopening and transitioning individuals back into their work environments, they decided to go ahead as of October 13th, 2020, reinstate that work search requirement. So, we're going to go over pretty much refresh ourselves over the work search requirement so that way you're up to date. And of course, any additional information you can gather directly from TWC's website. Work search is a federal requirement to receive unemployment benefits. TWC does require individuals to actively seek employment while receiving benefits. So what that means, guys, is when you receive unemployment benefits because you have lost your job, you are to still actively look for work. Doesn't mean that since you now have money coming in from TWC that you can lay up all day, not work, eat bombs, watch Half and Half and Girlfriends on Netflix, okay? It don't work like that. You actually have to still look for work. Unemployment is not to replace a job. It is only to temporarily aid you financially until you find your next role. Now, where should you go to find the required work search information? So any individual that is receiving benefits from Texas Workforce Commission, they advise that you should go into the unemployment benefits portal, log in with your credentials, and you'll need to go over to the correspondence section. That is a section that has all of the communication that TWC has sent to you. And I think that's a really great tool because initially when you received unemployment back in the day, you would have to wait for all of your paperwork to come in the mail. And of course, things can happen. You having to wait a while, 5 to 7 days for the mail carrier. So this cuts this out. This ensures that every individual that is receiving unemployment benefits or applying can have direct one-on-one communication with TWC to get all of the valuable and vital information up front. So I think that's a really good tool. So to make sure as far as how often you should be looking for jobs, how you should, as far as how many sources you should be looking up, how many jobs you should be searching. That information is going to be in the correspondence section, okay? So that's going to tell you also when your effective date to start doing the work search activities, okay? That's all in the correspondence section. Now, TWC is advising, since the economy is, slowly opening up, we're transitioning individuals back into jobs. Companies are getting funding. They're starting to reopen their doors and looking for top-notch talent. So we still have that main question, what are the acceptable forms of work search activity? What are we to do in order to, show that we have been looking actively for work? So that, of course, we're going to have to create a detailed activity log. And this information is all on TWC's website, but I'm just pulling out the most valuable information for you to have. Now, that detailed activity log is very important. You're going to have to maintain that on your own. So that way, if unemployment asks for any of your work searches, you'll be able to reference that document provided to them and ensure that you're able to receive your benefits. Because keep in mind, if you do not do the work search requirement, if you do not have that information, that could affect as far as you receiving benefits, your eligibility for benefits. You can be denied if you are not actively looking for employment, okay? Because as I stated, this is not to replace a job. It is to temporarily aid you until you find your next role, okay? Financially aid you. And then also, not only just financially aid you, they also have their Work in Texas option from the unemployment website, where they also have an online job portal where you'll be able to go in and look for work. So now I want to go over as far as the information regarding the acceptable forms of the work search requirement. TWC has determined that acceptable work search activities include registering on workintexas.com. That website is actually TWC's online job portal. So you'll be able to go to their site, register, meaning you're going to build and create your profile. That means you're going to list as far as your skills, because I believe with unemployment, they're going to find you jobs based on the skills that you list. You also are going to include your resume as well. Any information from your resume, I believe it will be extracted and placed on the website. So you're going to have to first register on workintexas.com. Then what you're going to do after you've finished registering, completed your full profile, your resume, your skills, your pertinent information regarding your expertise and work history is all listed. You're then going to use that website to search for jobs. Yes, they do have jobs. Now, from what TWC advised, they have almost over 700,000 jobs that are currently available in workintexas.com. So I definitely recommend you to check it out. Now, in addition to that, you're going to also use their virtual recruiter tool. Ooh, look at me. The virtual recruiter tool is going to allow you to receive alerts about any jobs that matches your skills. Because one thing about it, when you are looking for work, you should have, as far as your notifications for email set, any site that you're using, okay, to aid you in finding your next job. Your notifications should be on, and so that way you can receive all of your alerts, okay? Because when someone hits you up and say, hey, I got a job for you, you need to be available to respond. Another word search as far as activity is obtaining and following up on job contacts from workintexas.com or Workforce Solutions. So that means that, hey, you're not just going to go in there and create a profile to find work and just allow the system to do all of the work for you. No, you're going to actually have some homework of your own to do. You're going to have to apply for jobs. You're going to also have to follow up on those jobs, because if you're serious about changing your life for the better and looking and obtaining that career, you're going to have to do work, okay, to help maximize your success. So this is all the whole point of saying that unemployment does not replace a job. It is only here to temporarily aid you financially until you find that next role. Another thing that you want to do is register at a public workforce office. The workforce offices are here within, I know, like in our Houston area, we have plenty of locations. So that way, if you're on the north side of town, you should be able to find one on the north, the south, the east, west. Just get on their website and search as far as their locations by your zip code and state, and they'll let you know the nearest location so you can physically go up to a location. Now, what I would suggest is to contact them first. Look on the website as far as any of the procedures that they're taking in place of COVID-19, okay? Because they may not be allowing as far as what they may allow, or they might have some restrictions, okay? So just make sure that you get that updated information before you go up physically to a workforce location. Now, another thing that they're advising, you don't have to not only, of course, they want you to sign up on workintexas.com, but that's not only the only resource that you can use. You can also use additional resources. When you're registering for work, you can use a private employment agency, staffing agencies, okay, placement service of school, college, university. As you know, a lot of as far as within the education field, they are linked with a lot of companies to help recruit, top-notch talent directly, okay, from the school, college, university, okay? You can also register with other electronic job matching systems, okay? So that does not mean only workintexas.com. You have to do workintexas.com because that is, managed by TWC. But, hey, you can also contact a staffing agency. You can also get with your college, your university, or your school and see if they have as far as placement services with with employers. And typically they do that because, baby, they're looking for that top-notch talent and they ready for it. You about to graduate? Let me grab them. Okay, so, you necessarily don't have to deal with the hustle and bustle when you get out of college to go looking. They have a lot of placement services, so make sure you check that out. Then they want you to make in-person visits, complete job applications. You're going to interview with employers. You're really looking for a job. Okay, they also say that the job application can be submitted in person, online, fax, or in any other manner directed by the employer. Okay, now if you want to send a job application, in person, by bird, by train, by boat, I'm gonna stop. But those are the ways that you can apply for a job. All right. Now we're going to go on to some additional work search activities that are acceptable by TWC. Mailing a job application and a resume as instructed by a public job notice. So if you see, as far as a posting, an announcement that tells you specific instructions on how to submit an application and your resume, then you should do so as you're advised, okay, by that public job notice that was posted by an employer. Also, create a reemployment plan. This is important. I work with my clients in career coaching, and we do this all the time. You have to have a reemployment plan. You have to have a strategic plan set in place so that way you're successful at obtaining your goal. Because anything that is worth obtaining is worth putting in the effort to make a plan. Know what you're looking for. Why are you looking for this? Look at the pros and cons. Be aware of what could take place negatively, positively. This will definitely help you feel more confident and grounded because you need to have a solid foundation, okay, before you go and do anything. I can't build a house on top of mud. I have to have a solid concrete foundation, and that's that reemployment plan, okay, that's going to get you get you in the door, maximize your success at winning that career. You're also going to create and upload resumes to online job boards. That includes Indeed.com, Glassdoor. We have so many job posting sites, Monster, Career Builder. We have Yahoo Jobs. We have a lot of job posting sites. So make sure that you're posting your resume, guys. Now, in addition, you're going to participate in work-related networking events such as job clubs or job fairs. Now, other employment related workshops that offer instruction in improving your job seeker skills for obtaining employment. Okay, so for instance, typically they're going to have job fairs. Now, right now, I don't know with as far as COVID, but that is what they're advising. You're going to participate. If you see a job fair that's going to be held in your area, go ahead and sign up because that is effectively looking for work. And that's really great when you can go out and physically meet with a recruiter from the company. You're going to get direct contact. You're going to be able to be seen, put a resume physically in someone's hand. I think that's the best way to go. Definitely when you're networking. You go to those job expos. Yeah, they might seem redundant, but anything that is worth fighting for, you're going to put in the work. Keep that in the mindset, okay? In addition, you're going to take advantage of reemployment services and resources available at your nearest Workforce Solution office virtually. There is no reason why someone should still be walking around talking about, I don't know how to use Microsoft Suite, or I don't know how to type, I can't type past 15 words per minute, or I don't know what it means or how to navigate through Microsoft Edge. These things are available at the Workforce Solutions office. They have all of the resources needed for you to be effective in your role when you get your job. So they have Microsoft Suite training classes. They also have individuals like myself who come out and they teach you on how to design your resume, or my career coaching where I advise you on how to, transition into a new role, or whatever you're seeking, negotiation tactics. All of that we go over. So you make sure that you sign up for the class. It is free. It don't cost nothing. It costs zero. When I say 0.00 is $0. It's no reason why someone should still be walking around saying that they do not have the knowledge that they need in order to get a job. You get out there and you maximize every resource available, especially if it's free, honey. Now, also, you're going to obtain and use labor market information. Just pretty much saying when you're out there on your job search, you're going to use that information to anything regarding the current market with companies, because even though employers are out here, they're offering jobs, that is considered a market, so it's very competitive. Every employer is out here being competitive, whether it's benefits, pay, all of that information. So you use the current labor market information, and you can get that from Texas Workforce Commission, or you can even look it up for yourself online, or you can get with someone like myself that can have that information, since we're always actively in the market, okay? Then also you're going to participate in reemployment services designed for job seekers. So guys, that is completely provided by TWC. They also have skill assessments for occupational matching. They also provide you with instructional workshops such as resume preparation, ding, 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 and enhancement, job search techniques, and interview skills. That is what I do. Miss Johnson, for my company, Johnson's Innovative Services, we work with our clients. We design effective, strong resumes. We have a 99% success rate in getting our applicants, our clients, seen by hiring managers and recruiters. We get them, excited as far as with the career process. So you also, make sure that you include yourself in those workshops, whether it's by the work source, or if you want to give us a call here at Johnson's Innovative Services, hit me up. We are available for you. But it's very important that you utilize those resources, guys, because that's going to help you. It's going to make you more confident. It's going to make sure that you have that solid foundation that you need. Now, in addition, they also advise that work search activities where a matrix course is completed with a passing score can be one of your work search activities. So if there's a certain trade that you want to pick up knowledge and you take one of their design matrix course, then you'll be able to use it as a work search activity with the passing score of, okay, now don't come up here talking about I got an F. and you looking for that to be a solid work search activity. You have to pass, because of course passing a course lets the instructor know that you understand what you have been taught, okay? Now, participated in targeted training opportunities designed to improve skills. That's another thing that Work TWC offers, and any other employer that offers it. You can participate in targeted training opportunities. So, hey, if there's a class that's going to teach you how to use Microsoft Excel, then, hey, sign up for that course. If there's a course that's going to teach you how to type faster, to be more effective, and of course, with typing, data entry, all of that is important, because it's not only just the speed, but also the accuracy. Yes, the accuracy. Okay, now another question is, does the work search requirement apply to the self-employed as well as furlough workers? Now, I'm not going into detail, but I did find on the website in the FAQ section, which is frequently asked questions on TWC's website, that they do have different stipulations for the self-employed individuals that are seeking unemployment benefits as well as the furlough workers, okay? So you can find all of that information on their main website for unemployment benefits as well. And then, as you know, when you're going and logging into the benefit portal to look at your correspondence section and see about your work searches and the requirements, you can find that information there. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed as far as our vlog for today. I hope that this information blessed you. Make sure any type of tools, any websites, social platforms, any resources that you're using to aid you in your job search, make sure that you have your notifications and alerts on, okay? Because you do not want to miss an opportunity. I can't tell you how many times I've worked with clients that have missed opportunities, and at the same time, it was due to not having on their alerts, notifications for email. They didn't know that they were sent an email for an interview request. So make sure you have that information on, okay? All right, guys. Well, again, I hope this information blessed you like it blessed me. I will see you here next Thursday. Meet me outside. Be waiting at the door.